I want to ask the question that ID always wants to ask.
I was gonna do it too.
Why don't you just do it though? Just do it. I know.
All right, so Dirty Sample. I'd like to know if your name came from a drink or nah.
I've never heard that one before, man. That's for sure.
You got to come with originals, man. I'm sure you've had everybody ask you if it had to do with a bad beat or something, but I had to come with something original. I used to play baseball. I'm real left field with it. You dig?
No, I dig it, man. No, the name is I dig a lot of vinyl, man, but I really don't have standards of quality for vinyl I dig. So I really like super grimy stuff. I like to find skips that loop.
I was gonna say I seen a dude took a skip and turned it into a beat, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. That's like I dig a lot of records, man, and I like them grimy, man. I like them like dusty, sitting up in the attic for 30 years.
That's awesome.
And when they said the Dirty Sample, I thought that's exactly what I thought of. It was like a
man.
That's
awesome,
good,
bro. Man. That's good. That's good.
Crate digger for real.
Yeah,
like when they asked you, then I started thinking about. I was like, Dirty Sample. That's the one you throw away. You want the clean sample.
No, I love them, man. I get them.
You know, when it comes to crate digging and finding these records, man, the record stores, it has really become a hard thing.
Hey, yo,
how's the state of the record store up there in Canada, man? Is it?
I don't think they even got those anymore. I was gonna say.
No, my city has like one of the biggest record stores in Western Canada, so record land is massive. But honestly, man, I don't really dig it. Like I don't like paying a lot for records, man. So I find like estate sales, I find thrift shops, man. I find garage sales. Like
do you have a favorite like era?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, depends on the style of music. Like I love like some weird psych rock, like German stuff from like the 60s and 70s.
Wow.
Okay.
I like a lot of Korean music from the 60s and 70s because Korean stuff
with the electric guitars in them.
Is that a good time?
Because I remember back in the day,
like crazy, like kind of like American style forced into it, because there's a lot of like lunar stuff, so you get a lot of those like real grimy kind of.
Back, I was watching old animes, and they'd have these electric guitars in the background all the time when the fight scenes would go on, and I'd be trying to download the soundtrack so I could pull those riffs, man.
Loop them,
yeah.
So, yeah, man, like depending. So I love 60s and 70s funk. I used to host a vinyl Sunday thing where I'd play for like 6 hours and play vinyl, like just play funk and soul and shit.
Solid.
Yeah, man. So like I love I really like all music, really, if it's got content to it,
Who's your favorite?
I gotta respect the DJ that carry the crates.
Yeah, right, and the fact that he cares about the fact that he cares about content, like that's epic. Because a lot of times they just want to hear bass and they just care about bass. I'm like, yo.
So I remember we played a record from you, Dirty. It was a collaboration with old Dirty Bones on 420.
Old Gorilla Bones.
Old Gorilla Bones. Sorry.
Yeah, you must have played Death Bubba, right? You played Death Bubba.
Sorry, we cut you off there. What?
It's all good. Did you play Death Bubba on 420?
Yeah, I think we did.
It's the weed smoking song, man.
Yeah, that's the one we did. Yeah,
that's the good one.
Did y'all have a video for that? Can I look that up?
No, there's no video, man. Hopefully in the future we'll get one, but
that'd be cool, man.
Stoners are lazy.
Touche, bro.
That's my kind of work ethic.
Well, tell us, man. Tell us about Old Gorilla Bones, man. What's it like working with them? You guys got history? What's up?
Well, Old Gorilla Bones is me. So,
it's the same person. Word.
Yeah, man. So,
that is the first time I've ever seen that where someone says this and that, and that's the same person.
Hit him with the Ralph Lauren, Hit him with the Ralph Lauren.
Same phone book.
Yeah,
clever. That's clever.
I produce, like, I've always kept my same name as a producer throughout the years, man. So Because I've never really like I've always just kind of evolved my style as the dirty sample to what I am today, and then but as an MC, like things change, and I've been multiple names like to the point where labels kind of are like, yo, you got to pick one, and I'm like, I don't really want
Really
to,
don't
because
though.
like so this is the newest one, man. I'm back from the dead, like I went through some stuff a little while ago, and now life is good, and I'm back from the dead, and I'm gonna come and gut these fragile candy coated MCs.
Yeah.
It's
And
good to see you up here, man. It's good to see
Yeah,
you
man.
back and feisty with it. That's what it is, bro.
Man.
on
Yeah,
that,
so
yeah.
that's
Go ahead.
me.
Go ahead.
I make like I'm an old dude, man, so I make like boom bap music. I make stuff that I grew up listening to. I make raw, grimy.
Some call it golden era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I'll
Real rap.
gladly
The thing about
accept that
gold is the
title.
same, it's consistent in
Yeah,
its worth.
That's
I'll
true.
take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely, man. And so yeah, on that tip, I know the album is called Revenge, and you said you're
Yes.
calling it a volume 1. So I think you're having some history for this Revenge.
There'll be more to come, bro. So my favorite, I also dig and collect a lot of like VHS and movies and stuff, man.
And you got
Uh,
VCRs, you got the rewinders.
yeah, man. So like I said, I'm old, man. I was born in the early '80s, so
Yeah,
um,
Monty had the one
the
that looked like a car. I think it was like a Camaro or something.
Bro, I feel you. I was born in 86, man. 86
there
is when
you
I was
go.
born. I feel you,
You
bro.
guys are a bunch of
85 here.
old men too. Yeah, a bunch of old
Yeah,
men
dude.
too. So yeah, man. So revenge movies are some of my favorite things, and
Mm.
I sampled a lot of stuff out of some of my favorite revenge movies, and some different stuff that like I dig a lot of like B movies and like terrible films you wouldn't want to watch,
Mm.
Oh yeah, okay.
because I love them because they're awful, man. They're just terrible movies, but good in a good way.
It's
Right.
like for me, I like a B-rated movie because here's your man that really goes for the A for effort. Yeah, I mean, he blew his whole budget. He knew he wasn't gonna hit box office, but he went balls to the wall, if I can say that.
I love it. Yeah, well, sure
But
you
that's
can
what I
say
love
that.
about a B-rated movie. I'm like, dude, you know what? Let's watch it. And so I watched all the slasher flicks back in the day when they would just be out going back to back to back.
Yeah, there's a lot of good terrible movies out there.
For sure. That's
With it,
dope,
man.
bro.
That's
We
like
love it,
that.
Yeah.
bro.
You hear that on the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah. When he was talking about how he loves the old B movies and all that, I was thinking, man, this guy would be like an honorary member of the Wu-Tang.
That's
just
a
something
record. Like, go ahead.
you guys know like Rock Marciano.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
So
Yep.
we have a track together, man. If you
Oh,
guys have
that's
heard
dope.
that, you can look that up. And then Guilty Simpson and I did a track together.
What are
Wow.
those
One
two
of my
called?
albums.
What are those two songs called?
The Guilty Simpson track's called I'm Guilty, and the Rock Marciano track's called 365.
I just want to get that on the record so we can listen back to
And then
this
if
and
you
look that
guys
up.
like know like Mike and Nine, like Freestyle Fellowship, we've done a
Yeah.
track together too. So like yeah, if you dig into my little catalog there, you'll find some stuff, man. Also, if you figure out what some of my old names were, you might be able to find them.
You're like, where's Waldo in the hip hop industry, bro?
Yeah, you got some good collabs there, man. I don't know if you've were able to work with this artist, but were you able to get together with the late Sean Price?
That was like a dream of mine, man.
Oh
So
man.
one of my homies from Calgary actually worked with him quite a lot, and we were planning on working something out, but the sadness happened. Rest in peace to the god, man.
Yeah.
I was listening to Sean P yesterday, man.
Hey, I have an idea. One day you should tell the crowd like, oh man, I'm gonna introduce my new artist, and then just jump out into the crowd and walk back on stage.
Yeah. Right. I gotta get the skull mask, man.
Double feature.
I'm trying to get clip of the episode this week. I had to pull Wagoo out the hat that time, but yeah, that's dope, bro. I love how you play the shell game with everybody's head, and how you kind of get the gorillas with it when it comes to like not really knowing who you're looking at when you're listening, because it's
Yeah.
like, which artist is he really tapping into, and what persona is that really going to take form as? It's
Hey, he
awesome,
gets
man.
it. I like it. I
I
like
really
it,
do,
man.
bro. That's awesome,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You're like a
Thanks, dude.
shapeshifter.
All right. Okay. I like
Yeah,
that.
man.
I like the
Well,
shapeshifters, man.
For
well,
sure.
It's a good rap group.